Hi guys, so I just filmed this makeup look today. It's just a very simple makeup look when you just want to look put together but not look like you really tried. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I did this look, please keep watching. I already did my foundation and concealing off camera, so we can get on to the rest of the face. So I am starting off by moisturizing my lips with the Burt's Bees Grapefruit flavored lip balm. Whew, that's a lot of words. I'm gonna use my sunnies just to keep my hair out of my face for the meantime. Alright, so taking my Nichido loose powder in the shade Ivory Glow, I'm going to apply this all over the area where I applied concealer, just to keep it from creasing throughout the day. And we're done! Just kidding. I'm gonna take some of that loose powder again and apply that all over my eyelids to prime them. If you guys watched my previous video, you'll know that I don't like using eyeshadow primers. Instead, I like to use loose powder. Next, I'm gonna take my BYS matte bronzing powder and a flat, that's not flat, that is angled. I'm gonna apply this on my jawline and slim down my forehead just to create shadows and give the illusion of a slimmer face. We're gonna put some of that on our jawline too. My jawline, to give my face a sharper look. Then I'm gonna dust off the loose powder from earlier and blend out the excess bronzing powder from my face. Moving on to brows, I'm using the Maybelline Fashion Brow pencil with a spoolie in the dulo. And this is how I do my brows. Some of you guys asked. I use the indentation of my nose to line where I want my brows to start. And I just mark where I want it to start. Yeah, like that. Then I'm going to take the eyebrow pencil and align the indentation to the center of my eye, if that makes sense, and mark where I want the arch to be. For the tail of your brows, you want to align the cupid's bow to the outside of your nose, to the outside of your eye, and mark where the tail will end. So I just do this to figure out the most natural looking brow shape for me. I also do this when I do makeup for other people. It helps me figure out what eyebrow shape works best specifically for their faces. After that, I proceed to outlining and filling in my brows. Then I'm just going to repeat the steps to the other eye, but I was looking at the mirror behind the camera, trying to eyeball and copy the other eyebrow we did. Next, I'm going to take my spoolie and just blend that out. I'm going to introduce someone really important to me. I thought it was time to finally share with you guys who he is, and this is Matt. Kala nyo ah. I'm taking the brown shadow and going to use that to fill in my brows. And blend that out. Next, I'm gonna take my FitMe Maybelline concealer and I'm going to use this to I was watching CSI. Anyway, I'm gonna use this to clean out the edges of my brows. Next, I'm taking my pressed powder foundation and using this to blend out the inner corners of my brows. I do this to create the gradation effect on my brows. You go ahead, let your head down. Next, I'm taking the Nichido Tinted Brow Gel and applying this to my brows to make sure the hairs stay in place and look polished all day. Next, I am taking Matte Evans, the taupe shade on the bottom corner, and using that as a wash all over my eyelids. And then I'm going to take Matte Lopez, the peachy brown shade, and apply that around my crease area. I'm gonna go ahead and take the leftover color and drag it to the lower part of my eye, just to balance out the heaviness. I'm gonna go back to the palette and take Matte Reed, the dark brown shade, and sweep that on my lash line. I'm going to take TheBalm's Mary-Lou Manizer highlight, and I'm going to apply that on the inner corners of my eyes and create the Escosar. Next, I'm taking my Milani Baked blush in the shade Luminoso. Yun! I'm going to layer this on top of the eyeshadow to give it a blushing effect. Then I'm going to take Matte Kumar, it's the red eyeshadow from the palette, and use it as a blush. I like to apply some on my nose as well, just to give it a more natural look. Parang nabilad sa araw. Then I'm gonna take the Milani blush again and apply over the red blush. And then I'm gonna take my Essence Pure Nude highlighter and just sweep that around my face to give it a healthy glow. I'm going to sweep some on the bridge of my nose as well to create the illusion of a taller nose. And then I'm going to lightly contour my nose using the same bronzing powder from earlier. Time to curl lashes. I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but no matter how many times I crimp my lashes, they just don't seem to stay up or curl properly. So what I like to do, I take my lash curler and my blow dryer. So I heat up my lash curler a little bit, and it acts like how a hair curler would curl your hair, and it keeps my lashes up all day. So I test it on the back of the hand, make sure it's not too hot, and proceed onto curling my lashes. Ta-da! I now have lashes. Since we're going to be focusing on our lashes today, we're not going to be using the eyeliner, so we can toss that out. Just kidding, don't do that. I'm taking the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and I'm going to apply that on my lashes. So when applying mascara, sometimes I like to apply some on the top part of my lashes, and this kind of creates the look of thicker and fuller eyelashes like that. Part is optional, but I'm going to apply some lashes. You don't have to do this since this is an everyday fresh makeup look. And you have to cut the lashes to fit the size of your eyes. I'm going to take my Nichido True Lashes Lash Glue, it looks like that, and apply a thin strip of that to my lashes. Do not apply it right away, you wait for it to dry. And then once the glue is tacky, apply it as close to the lash line as possible. Going back to the matte palette, I'm going to use Matte Pomade. It is the black eyeshadow and I'm going to use it to cover any visible glue from the lashes we applied on. Next, I'm going to take my liquid lipstick from ColourPop in the shade Echo Park and dab a little bit on my lips. Then I'm going to spread that around with my finger. This will just make it look a little bit more natural. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Remember, you have no excuse to not look your best. You are Princess of the Lord. You are beautiful on the inside. Let it shine on the outside. And that is it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.